Hi, so I am just about to head out for the day. I'm doing something with my mum. We've done it once before, but I'm sort of looking forward to doing it this time. It's like a photo shoot thing. You pay a certain amount of money and they do your hair and your makeup and you take some outfits with you, and then you get to take a print home, or you can spend ridiculous amounts of money and take lots of prints home, which we don't plan on doing today, but we'll see what we do. But I wanted to make this video because I think there's this perception from people in my life, particularly people who haven't read my blog or watched my videos, that I'm quite a confident person, or quite self-assured and quite content with the way I look. It's not true at all. I don't wear makeup, not because I think I look amazing without makeup, although I do think natural beauty is way better than beauty that's created through layers of foundation. But I genuinely am not interested in it. I can't be bothered. It just seems like a lot of work, a lot of effort. I would rather be asleep, to be honest with you, or at least doing something that feels more interesting to me. So that's why I don't do it. And I understand that people do wear makeup because they actually genuinely enjoy wearing makeup, and that's great. I think if you really enjoy it and it's playful and it's experimental and it's a way for you to express who you are as a person, I think that's wonderful. I think the problem comes when you become sort of dependent on it and you don't feel like you can leave the house without wearing makeup. So I wanted to make a bit of a video of me actually in my car about to go out for the day, and I've got no makeup on. And this is how I go out every day, and I go out with my hair looking like this every day. And it's brushed today, so actually this is slightly different because I've actually brushed it. I don't normally brush my hair because I can't be bothered, and I'm lucky that I have hair that doesn't sort of do anything too crazy. It's pretty dull hair, for better or worse. And but at the same time today I'm feeling crap about myself. I feel huge. I mean, obviously I'm 27, almost 28 weeks pregnant, so okay, duh, I'm going to be huge, but I feel big. I've washed these. I'm wearing dungarees today, and I have washed them relatively recently, so they are sort of tighter. If anyone has ever worn jeans before, when you wash them, they do go tighter in the wash, and so there's always like a period of a couple of days where you kind of have to break them in again. It's just unfortunate that that's happened today. So they feel tight, they feel uncomfortable, I feel uncomfortable. Also because of the photo shoot, I'm wearing a bra. I don't normally wear a bra, so my top is sort of fitting differently to how it would normally fit. So yeah, generally I just feel a bit rubbish. I suffer with rosacea, so my skin has always got kind of a reddy tone. I always have like these sort of marks here and here, and for the most part I don't let it bother me. There are times of the year and times in my cycle where it is more pronounced and I really don't like it, but at the same time, like I said, I'm not interested in makeup at all. It just seems so expensive as well. I think about all the money I've saved by not being addicted to makeup and being able to very happily not look at makeup counters, because it just seems so expensive. I don't understand how women do it. It just astonishes me that you manage to fit that into your budget, because I'm always at the edge of my budget, and yet I haven't spent money on things like that. What am I spending my money on? God. But I wanted to make this video because I have had a really crap morning, just feeling really rubbish about the way I look and the way I feel, the way my body feels. There's a weird thing about pregnancy, is that you do genuinely feel quite weird and quite different because your body has changed and expanded so rapidly, and each time differently as well. Like, this third pregnancy has been very different to my second and my first, and so I don't like it. I'm not happy. But I still have to leave the house, and I also don't want my kids getting to a point where they're afraid to leave the house because of the way they look. I mean, I think they're beautiful, but there are going to be times in their lives where they don't feel beautiful, where they don't feel great, and they don't feel like they want to be seen. And I don't want them to give in to that. I want them to fight against it. So I fight against it. Every time I have one of these days, I try and get out. I try and be seen. And it's hard, and it's a struggle. Every single time it's a struggle, and it's one of my least favourite things about me, that I am this way, that I care this much, that it bothers me, and that it plays on my mind, and it will probably continue to play on my mind until, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. I'm always worse when I'm tired as well, and I haven't been sleeping well, so that doesn't help. But I just I just wanted to make a video really about the fact that you never really know what's going on behind someone's eyes or in their head, what they're dealing with, the struggles that they're dealing with. And the fact that today I'm going to be in front of a camera and I'm going to try my best to enjoy it and have a nice time with my mum, because I very rarely get to spend time with her, just me and her, as the kids are usually always there, so it'll be really nice to have that. And so I want to enjoy it, I want to embrace it, and I would like to have a record of this pregnancy. I don't intend on getting pregnant again, I don't intend on doing this again, so I do kind of want to have something to sort of remember me as a pregnant woman, if you see what I mean, big butt and all. But yeah, I'm feeling really shit today. I'm trying not to cry because I don't want to cry in this video, but I'm not feeling good about myself today. I'm not feeling confident. But life must go on. And I mean, it's ridiculous because it's such a silly problem to have, and I think that's why it irritates me so much, is I don't even respect the issue. And the thing is, I have a lot of compassion for other people who feel it, but I don't have the same level of compassion for myself. For myself, I think, oh, for God's sake, pull yourself together. But there we go. Another facet of my wonderful brain. But yeah, so that's where I am. So I'm about to head out. I will probably try and do an update on this video to go at the end of it, so that I can sort of talk about how the day went and what it was like and how I feel at the end of the day. But we are currently at, like, I don't know, about 10:30 in the morning, and all I want to do right now is hide under the covers. But I'm going out instead. So I will see you in a bit. Bye. Okay, so I said I was going to do a recording a little bit later on in the day from the earlier recording I did, but I then left my camera at my parents' house. So that was good. Well done me. Good job. So I've only just got it back. We're now 5 days later. I've only just got it back. I am really, really hot because it is very, very hot here, and I have been cleaning and tidying in preparation for going on holiday. So I know some people just don't understand, but I want to be able to come back to a clean, tidy house rather than what it was before, which is terrifying. So I'm just going to do a quick roundup. So I wasn't feeling good Sunday morning, didn't feel good about myself, but I actually had a really nice time. It helps. I find being with my mum makes a really big difference, actually, chatting to her. I feel very lucky that I have that relationship with her, that we can just talk about stuff, and, you know, we can talk about deep stuff, we can talk about not so deep stuff, we can, you know, kind of cover all the bases, really. But we get on and we understand each other, and we kind of boost each other up a little bit. So I think my mum was a bit nervous too, not because for exactly the same reasons as me, but yeah, it's out of her comfort zone, posing in front of a camera and, you know, taking pictures and sort of, I don't know, getting dolled up. It's not something we do, we're not really those kind of girls. So yeah, it's definitely out of the comfort zone for both of us. But she did amazing, and she took some really beautiful photos. I'm happy with the ones that they got of me. I really wanted to get a photo of me with the bump, because I don't really have photos from either of the other pregnancies. I can't remember if I said that before or not, but because of that, I feel like I don't know, I sort of, like, I didn't really document those pregnancies properly, and I've always felt a bit sad about that. I'm a bit regretful of that, so I really wanted to get a nice one, and I think I did. There's one that we took, because we didn't buy all the ones we took because you'd spend thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds on prints, so we didn't do that, but we got, I think, like 10 in the end, and yeah, I'm really happy with them. And then there's one that's just, it's me on my own, sat on the floor, slightly holding the bump, sort of it's very subtle, but it does the trick. And for me, I'll always know that it was me and my little girl together. And so that felt quite special. The team were amazing. The people who did my makeup, I want them to come do my makeup whenever I need someone to do my makeup, because it looked, say a team, there were two people there, but one was doing my mum and one was doing me. I don't require a team of people to act. I mean, I'm not saying I'm beautiful, but I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not like crusty or something, I don't know. But I don't think I'm hideous. So I had one woman working on me. She was great, and she really listened to me. I was like, I want it as natural as possible. I don't want to look really like I've got a lot of makeup on, or any makeup for that matter. I want the fake natural look. And she did a brilliant job, and so I look flawless in the pictures, which is astonishing that they can get me to that level, but I actually didn't have a lot of makeup on. I didn't feel caked in it, which is what I really, really hate, and I still look like me in the pictures, which I really wanted, so that was great. And the woman who took our photos, I mean, it's hilarious the positions they get you to stand in, the poses they get you to do, but she did a great job actually. And although some of them were a bit awkward, like she kept trying to get like my mum and I to like, I don't know, like cuddle each other and sort of pose together. We're not a tactile family. It's not really what we do. So that was quite amusing. But there is one photo where she asked we were like sitting on opposite sides of a chair, like an armchair, and she was like, all right, turn and face each other and smile, and it's just so not what we do. And so we looked at each other and burst out laughing, and so there's this photo of us laughing, and it's actually a really lovely photo. I think that might be my favourite one from the whole shoot, just because it's a completely natural reaction to what we were being asked to do. So yeah, that's basically what the day was. It felt good. I came home feeling quite good about myself. So it's surprising, you can feel really rubbish and really like ugh, but then you push yourself out of your comfort zone, you do it with someone that you trust and you love, and you can feel good at the end of the day. And I will have ups and downs, I always will. I don't think I'm ever going to be someone who's 100% confident in the way they look. I don't know if anyone really is, to be honest. And there are definitely going to be days that are worse than others, but on the whole, I am able to get myself out of those despairing moments, and I think that's a really important skill to have, and something that we can all kind of work on and try and make ourselves able to do that. Alright, well, now that really is it for me, because I have to go finish cleaning my bathroom, because that's fun. Alright, so I will see you next time. Okay, bye!